Hello, I'm Ed Charlwood, Head of Design and Technology here at Nottingham High School. Design and technology is a fascinating, rewarding and vital subject in the modern world. The D&T department promotes innovation, resourcefulness and independent learning, encouraging each student to reach their full potential through individual design and project realisation. At A-level, we offer OCR Design Engineering. This allows those aspiring to higher level study in engineering or a similar field to apply their maths and science knowledge to solving real-world problems. It places an emphasis on the technical while still developing the creative project-based skills often lacking in engineering applicants. In Year 12, you learn the core principles of designing and making through a range of short practical and theory modules, including designing and making drones, product disassembly, making robot arms, learning advanced 3D CAD, and developing machine skills, for example, turning aluminium on the centre lathe. The final A-level grade is made up of two parts, 50% NEA, which used to be called coursework, and 50% examination. The NEA, or Iterative Design Project, requires you to undertake a substantial design, make and evaluate project centred on the iterative processes of explore, create and evaluate. We encourage creativity and flair in design, and for you to incorporate both traditional and modern practices, such as the use of Arduinos and programmable electronics, as well as computer simulations, cardboard modelling and 3D printing in the production of a practical prototype. Design engineering allows you to work with different materials to create solutions to ideas. This may vary from electronic solutions to combinations of 2D and 3D design, as well as more traditional making skills. The problem you solve and the materials you choose is up to you. During the NEA, you will hone skills such as problem solving, lateral thinking, project planning, and time management skills that prove invaluable in all walks of life, both in academia and beyond. Our Year 13s are currently working on a medical delivery and environmental sensing drone, a flight simulator, and a newborn baby monitoring device. The examination is in two parts, one on the principles of design and technology, and the other problem solving in design and technology, a longer series of answer questions that require learners to demonstrate their problem solving and critical evaluation skills. The department is extremely well resourced and is housed in a purpose-built facility consisting of a suite of workshops and a new studio due for completion in December 2020, led by experienced teaching staff and supported by a skilled and enthusiastic technician, thus enabling challenging and creative project work to be undertaken both as part of our curriculum and in the many lunchtime club activities. We have 10 3D printers, one resin 3D printer, lathes, CAD equipment, basically anything you need. If you need any more information, please do get in touch, but we'd love to welcome you to Design and Technology at Nottingham High School.
I think my favourite thing about studying DT is the fact that half of the A-level's down to coursework, which makes it quite a practical subject. So my other A-level choices are further maths and physics, which are usually confined to a desk. So it's really nice and refreshing to have another lesson in the school day which is much more practical and hands-on. It's quite hard to choose a favourite lesson for DT, but I think because my coursework project is a remote control plane, which obviously needs quite a powerful motor to give it thrust. So I think my favourite lesson would be when I first put the propeller on that motor and throttled it all the way up. I just sort of feeling the amount of air it moved and the noise it made, just how powerful it was. And the fact I'd been working up towards that point for so long, it just felt really, really great. And yeah, that's my favourite lesson. So at the start of Year 12, when we didn't really have any coursework to work on, the homework more related to the project work we were doing at school. So it involved sort of a bit of writing up the practical work we had done and things like that. And as we've gone through to Year 13, the homework's been pretty much entirely coursework. And it's been quite nice to be able to dedicate all our time to coursework because it is a really important part of the course. So once I leave Nottingham High School, I'd like to be an engineer. So my first choice uni, I've applied for engineering, and for my other four choices, I've applied for aerospace engineering. I'm not entirely sure what I'd want to do after that, but I think I'd like to see where it goes. I think the biggest piece of advice I could give to someone studying DT is to not procrastinate on the coursework. The coursework is a really good opportunity as it takes a lot of stress away from the exams themselves because you've already got some marks in the bag. So the best thing you can do is work on it slowly over time. That way you'll get a much better results in the coursework, and also it takes a lot of stress from you later on. I guess before you even start year 12 you can probably start thinking about coursework project ideas you could make. So for the A-level coursework you just make one product and there's no brief, it's all free reign. So start to have a think about what you might enjoy making, and if you enjoy what you're making, it makes the coursework a lot smoother.